Hi, I'm David Lowe, and welcome to Seek Excellence. Now, I want to know if you've ever uttered these words: I don't have time. I don't have time. You ever said it? I know I have. But what does it mean? The funny thing is we all have the same 24 hours, don't we? But it seems like when we talk about things that are really important in our life, we're saying stuff like what? I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to read my Bible. I don't have time to prepare my day. I don't have time to do training, right? It's funny how the most jugular things, the most important things in our life, we feel like what? And we say, I don't have time. You know what? When I ask somebody to lunch, if they say I don't have time, you know what they're saying to me? I value something else more. And I get that. There may be something that they think is a higher priority for them. But every time we say, I don't have time, what are we saying? I value something else more. Let me tell you, this is a funny story. I was with one of the guys in our church group, and we were talking about the habit of daily Bible reading. We think it's really important. And he thought it was really important too. Now, he's busy, he's a professional, and he said to me, Dave, I simply don't have time. I want to, I'm trying to. Man, I need to. I don't have time. Now, during our conversation, I noticed he was checking his phone off, and I asked him what he's looking at. Of course, it was a dating app. So I asked him, how much time a day do you spend on that dating app? Do you see where we're going here? He's spending 60 minutes online in social media. It happened to be just one form of it was his dating app. And yet he didn't have time for the thing that he said was jugular in his life, the thing that would make the biggest impact. Here's the problem. Most of us wake up and we don't really think about it. Our day manages us. We don't manage our day. The Franklin Covey on the Franklin Day Planner, when you study that, that'll teach you to begin with the end in mind. Not just your life, but your day. What do you want this day to look like? What would you like to accomplish today? Most people don't think like that. They get up and they react all day, and they end up spending their time doing things that aren't a benefit to themselves or others. In other words, they do what? Waste time. And what goes by the wayside? The things that they say are important. Here's the thing you have to ask yourself. When you say I don't have time, what are you saying? What do you value more than the things you're not getting done? What things would you like to be doing regularly right now that you say, oh, I don't have time for? And if you don't do those things, what's going to happen? But what happens if you made time for those important things? How would that affect your life? We've said it a million times, nothing great ever just happens. And you got to make a decision to make it happen, and you got to make a daily decision to make it happen. It's simple, but it's not easy. Most won't or can't make these decisions. And here's what we're asking you to do. Make a decision how to spend your time. So when you say I don't have time, you're saying I don't have time for those things because they're not jugular, they're not important, they're not a benefit to me or someone else. I'm going to do an activity that will help me live with excellence or help me be a benefit to others, right? Let's make time for the things that matter. This is David Lowe, and I want you to seek excellence in everything you do, especially how you spend your time.